There you go.
My
Um,
pre-flu days.
yeah. So she was on medication.
Yeah.
Um, but they you're trying to find out how is it that her and Gene died around the same time,
Yeah.
same day.
Around the
She was
same.
63. He
I
was
think they
90.
said that she passed away like a few days before him,
Oh, really?
and he has severe dementia too.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, it could be anything. He wasn't getting his medication. I mean, he wasn't eating. He wasn't drinking. Of course, you can be without water and food for a little bit of time, but
You can be without food for several days.
several days. I know. I fast.
There's
So
been weirdos who have gone 30 days
yeah,
on 30-day fasting.
it's not weirdos. The longest I've heard is 40 days.
Okay. To me, you got to be a weirdo.
No, I fast, so I'm not doing
for
30
30
days,
days?
but I do like my fasting.
That's a lot of fasting.
30 days now.
Yeah, that's a big
The
fast.
most I've fasted was like 72 hours.
That's a long time. That's 3 days.
Well, my friend
right?
John, he'll fast for like a whole week sometimes.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
What for?
Just spiritual reasons and
Spiritual. It's totally physical. You get weak.
well, you have to be in the weakest form to manifest
What?
and just
What are you
bring yourself
manifesting?
higher.
What are you doing?
I mean,
What's
a lot
happening?
of praying and a lot of
No, I fasted. I fasted. I get the fasting, but it was purely for weight loss.
oh. Well,
You know, so because you go.
everybody does fasting different. Like somebody had told me because sometimes when I fast, I'll just do all liquids, and I need my Coke in the morning.
Coke?
My Coca-Cola.
So you snort cocaine in the morning?
You know what I mean. Don't get no rumors started. So then somebody's like, you're supposed to drink water all day. Listen, you don't tell me how to fast.
Okay.
My fast is my fast. Your fast is your fast.
So you were fasting and you drank.
I drank my Coke in the morning so I didn't have a headache.
So was it Coke Zero or Diet Coke?
No, it was just regular Coca-Cola.
Coke? Okay, that's a lot of sugar.
Well, that's how
Okay.
I needed it.
So you weren't eating that solid.
I was not eating any solid foods. No, for like 48, 72 hours.
Okay.
No solid foods.
I have been on.
It's really good because it'll reset your body too. Like.
Yeah, but I have been on a carnivore diet before.
Mm-hmm.
And you go start eating all meat. Mm-hmm. It's all beef and bacon.
Oh, I could do that. I'm a meatitarian.
But the most efficient one, what I found out was the most efficient way to do it was to fast first, because your body has to go into ketosis.
Yes.
To burn fat. Mm-hmm. And so the most efficient way actually to do it is to fast. This is crazy, but to fast for 3 days. Mm-hmm. So I fasted one time.
For 3 days?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that means only water.
For you.
That's what a fast is. If you're drinking a Coke, that's sugar.
I needed my okay. I just needed my Coke. I needed my fix in the morning.
But you're just not eating solids. That's not a fast, really. If you're drinking a Coke, that's a lot of.
Y'all get on my nerves telling me.
I'm just telling you I'm just telling you the facts.
I needed my fix.
You're getting sugar and caffeine.
So.
The Coke has caffeine and sugar.
Okay,
if it's a regular Coke, not a Coke Zero
12
diet.
Ounce.
Yeah, it's a small Coke. It's not a lot, and it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. It stops your hunger, but only for a few minutes.
I didn't do it for my hunger. I did it for the headaches.
For the headaches?
Yeah,
stop the headaches? Wait a minute. So stop the headaches?
Mm-hmm.
The caffeine headaches?
Yeah.
So you usually drink coffee?
No, Coke.
In the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Every morning?
Mm-hmm. Some people drink coffee. It's a lot of people do their caffeine different. I like cold caffeine, or I'll do like maybe a frappe or something like that. Or
yeah. So you stopped eating to stop caffeine headaches?
I didn't stop eating for caffeine headaches. I just was fasting. I was trying to throw my body back in.
But you still was drinking the Coke.
I drank one Coke. Lord Jesus. Listen, where is Terrence at? Because it is not my turn.
No, I'm just saying, Nikki.
I mean, you normally argue with him, not me.
No, I'm just saying what you're saying right now I'm just trying to help because, Nikki, you are a sweet girl, such a nice girl, and I like you. So I just thought I'd help you by telling you that you're not fasting when you're drinking a Coke.
I fasted with my Coke.
You can't fast with a Coke.
You cannot tell me how to fast.
I'm just saying.
If I get a Coke one time in the morning, God forbid.
Okay. What's the definition of fast?
Oh, Lord Jesus, here we go.
Here's the definition of fasting: moving or capable of moving at high speed.
There you go. Mind your business. That's what she said.
Oh, they not. What's the definition of fasting?
Here's the definition of fast: abstain from all or some kinds of food or drink, especially as a religious observance.
Or drink, not just food.
Drink.
Or drink.
Okay, well, I had one Coke in the morning. I fasted from food.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
All right.
Y'all ain't the boss of me. Y'all gonna learn that.
We're not the boss of you. That's for sure.
We've
already established that we are not the boss of Nikki. I was just saying that when I went on the carnivore diet, which I couldn't stay on it, but it was wonderful though.
You couldn't stay on it? Why?
No, because
so you can't have any sides like potatoes or
no. You can't.
Because I want a potato with my steak.
Listen, one of these days I'll grill you a steak because I am very good at grilling a steak. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying some people mistake this. When I tell them I can grill a steak, I can grill a mean steak, they take it to mean that I can cook.
Oh yeah.
I didn't say I can cook.
Yeah.
That I'm a good cook. I can cook.
I'll do the sides.
I could cook you a great spaghetti, and you could ask T. Crowe about that. He came over here one time and said your spaghetti's gonna turn out terrible because I ran out of noodles, right? Mm-hmm. So I took a bunch of ramen noodles and made some noodles out of them in a big pot. I took like 5 or 6 packs of ramen noodles and poured them in the.
You put the salt packet in there.
No. So I had the spaghetti sauce in the other pan, which for me is I use manwich with mine. That's the secret.
Oh.
That I'm revealing to the world now. That makes my spaghetti better than everyone else's.
Okay.
It's not just ragu. You know what I'm saying? When I was married, this would make me get a divorce, Nikki. When I was married, my wife said, I left you some spaghetti out there in the kitchen one time I came home. It was a hard night of drinking with the fellas. So I came home and my wife said, I left you some spaghetti out there in the kitchen. She was very considerate. But I went out there and there was a pot of tomato sauce in one pan and noodles, pasta in the other pan. And I was like, where's the spaghetti? This ain't spaghetti. What the fuck are you talking about? This ain't spaghetti. I was looking like, where's the meat?
She could be watching this, so I ain't gonna say nothing.
So you go ahead and say whatever you want. She don't know you. You know what I'm saying? She say something to me, I'll be like, who's Nikki? I don't know. She just came over that one day. Right. But no, listen, that's not spaghetti.
That is.
You gotta have some meat sauce.
I want some meat.
Yeah, and the spaghetti. So anyway, I was cooking this spaghetti. Opened up the cabinet. There was no pasta, and T. Crowe happened to be standing there in my kitchen. He was like, "Oh man," he said, "You can't do it now. You can't cook it." I said, "Bullshit." I said, "Where's some goddamn romaine noodles, ramen?"
So it was good.
Of course, it was fantastic.
I've never ate ramen noodles.
Terrence ate most of the goddamn pot of spaghetti. It was a giant goddamn thing of it, right? Meat sauce in a big pan, and then noodles in the other pan, romaine noodles.
I've never ate them.
You never ate romaine noodles?
No.
Not one time?
No.
So you don't like pasta?
Yeah, I like pasta. I've just never ate them.
Why would you not eat them?
I don't know. I've just never ate ramen noodles.
Why wouldn't you just try them if you've heard about them and everybody?
My daughter eats them, but I don't eat them.
If everybody's eating them.
I don't think I've ever ate Hamburger Helper either.
What?
No, I was just telling my friend that.
You
I was
must
like,
be rich. when
no,
you was a
I
kid.
just never.
We ate hamburger helper a lot.
I don't remember. My mom used to make goulash. I do know that. But I don't remember ever eating like a hamburger helper per se.
We ate hamburger helper a lot when I was a kid. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hamburger helper is really exactly what it says.
Yeah.
Pasta, some seasoning, and hamburger. You know what I'm saying? But
Very
it's
little
good.
seasoning.
Huh?
Very little seasoning.
No, a lot actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's good.
See, it's probably a lot of sodium.
Yeah,
I know that Roman noodles are.
yeah. But I mean, they got a little packet with them.
Yeah.
But the hamburger helper is a creamy mixture.
I've seen it, and I
It's
think I've
cheesy,
made it a couple
you know what I'm
times.
saying?
For a couple clients, but I've
So
never.
it's got some of that powdered cheese, not real.
Yeah.
But it tastes great when you put a little water in it.
Yeah.
Heat it up.
Yeah.
Got like some salt and pepper and onions and stuff. Dehydrated onions.
Yeah.
But it was fantastic when you're a young guy, perfect. You know what major corporations can do is they could give you the perfect mixture for something that tastes good. Now, it's going to be the worst thing for you. It's going to be,
Definitely.
you know what I'm saying, that all the preservatives and the sodium and stuff that we have in our food that the other countries don't have in their food is what allows our corporations to store this stuff in warehouses. We have a lot
The
of
shelf life, yeah.
grocery warehouses all over this country.
Yeah.
And that allows them to store the food until it's ready to go to Walmart and Kroger's in a warehouse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I would just rather not have all the sodium. That's crazy.
me too, because it causes high blood pressure.
Yeah.
So
It causes a lot of issues.
yeah, well, the high blood pressure causes other issues, and the sodium is the salt's a preservative.
Yeah.
So they put all the sodium and then all this stuff that you can't pronounce.
Yeah.
On the label, you read the label and
Definitely.
it's like
Arugula
yeah, Montenucleoglobulin.
Right.
And you're like, what the
I'm like, huh?
fuck?
I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You got to be a scientist to.
You got to be a spelling bee champ to even pronounce it. I'd be like, I read. Like, what's that sound?
wrong.
Right. Like,
Yeah. Can I hear the pronunciation? Be like,
right.
Yeah.
There'd be a Z and a X and a Y in there. Like, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. But anyway, I will grill you a steak someday.
I can't wait.
Unfortunately, the seasoning that makes it taste fantastic is a lot of sodium.
Yeah.
Mine is a liquid seasoning.
Oh, okay.
But I get out there on the grill, smack that meat on there, and I'm going to stabbing that bad boy. I'm stabbing it, and I'm sprinkling this liquid seasoning on it, and it turns out pretty good.
Well, that's probably gonna be a $30 steak the way the world's going right now. So I can't wait.
I got a deep freeze, so I already got the steak.
Oh, good.
Out in the deep freezer. But I'm actually trying to get this hookup from this hillbilly at work who I know this hillbilly who raises cows
I knew you was about to say that. Yeah.
at his house.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever think in town? This guy lives in town.
Oh, really?
Well, he lives on the outskirts, but it's still in town. It's not like right now he lives. That's like 2 or 3 miles away from where I'm living at right now.
Oh, wow.
But
He lives on Linecrest, don't he?
he lives over there by Osterland,
Okay.
across the street from it. Right?
Oh.
He's got cows and chickens in his backyard
We might need some of them chickens too,
and pigs.
because eggs is expensive.
Yeah, right. Eggs are expensive. Eggs are off the chain.
Mm.
So anyway, we're going to go to break.
Okay.
It's time for a break. Okay, I don't have to go to the bathroom. So I'm not going to leave. This is going to be a short break, and we'll be right back right after this. So if you don't have to go to the bathroom either.
Mm.
You getting some feedback?
No, Portia, just show me something.
I guess I did my job inside lobby. Everybody seems to have the flu.
Do they?
Yeah. I beat it myself. You take a lot of zinc, Nikki, you get over it. You beat it.
Oh, that's what are you? You're talking on it. It says "What up, homie?"
No, I put that's on there every time.
Oh, okay. We have 8 views and nobody's coming.
All right. Listen, I don't have to use the bathroom.
I will on the next break.
Trying to psych myself up not to run out real quick. I'll be back.
How's my lipstick? Is it good? No, I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Powder. We're gonna be making money. I'm gonna be like, powder, please.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And now, without further ado, the man we've all been waiting for, TJMD. Welcome back to the show.
All right. Welcome back to the show.
TJMD. So let me tell you, you said no celebrity deaths, but don't forget who died on March 9th, the greatest rapper alive,
Who was that?
Biggie Smalls.
Biggie Smalls, the notorious.
See how old he would be today.
The notorious B.I.G.
Yes.
I think he'd be 52. I think I'm not.
I mean, it's not.
How old would notorious B.I.G. be if he was alive?
It's not his birthday, but
51. It says here.
51.
All right. Google says 51. He'd be 51. I think on Facebook that thing said he'd be 52 though. Let me look real quick, see if I can find it real fast. I think I can find it. Scroll for a minute here. No. I don't see it.
I don't see nothing but boobies on there.
Nothing but boobies.
Just kidding.
That'd be good. But on Facebook, I don't think they show any nudity, or unless it's porno ads. You ever seen porn ads
No.
on Facebook?
Mm-mm. I
have.
don't look up porn, so it probably just knows what you're into.
I don't.
You
look
know, it
up,
listens to you
I don't look
because
up,
every time you think about something
I don't look up porn either on Facebook.
or mention something, well, your phone knows.
Yeah, but I don't look up porn, and I didn't know that they showed porn on.
No, but I seen your guys' stuff the other day, and it was a lot of bikinis and booties.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's damn near porn.
That's not porn.
It's porn to me.
Porn is when people are involved in a lot of.
Oh, okay. Well, it was a lot of almost porn.
That's just.
That's why I said you're gonna get hacked. Remember saying that?
Yes, but that's just revealing. That's not porn.
Very revealing.
Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
No.
All right. I was going to
Sports.
bring up. No, Andrew Tate is a guy who is accused of rape and trafficking, and he was.
Oh, him and his brother. Is that
Yes.
didn't Trump? Did he
Yeah.
pardon them?
No, that he Trump.
He let them come back to the United States.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Yes. So
He's trying to get rid of all these horrible immigrants that are coming over here and killing and raping and
Yes.
Makes sense.
Andrew Tate and his brother
Mm-hmm.
Are accused of rape and trafficking, and they were on trial for it. They were out on bond, but Trump let them come over here.
So are they over here legally? They're running?
No, they're over here legally. They are out on bond, but soon as they are asked to come back for the trial, then we'll see what happens. But right now, they're just out on bond.
They're going to be at
and so Trump and asked him to come here and
like mines. Epstein's not here now, so
right.
he got to get a hookup somewhere.
Like who? Who'd you say?
Epstein.
Yeah. Well, it was reported that Trump went to Russia and got peed on by two Russian hookers,
Ugh.
two Russian prostitutes, very good looking chicks. Said that Trump asked him to pee on him.
Mm.
He denies it. He said, "No, I didn't ask him to pee on him."
Oh, I'm sure he did.
But that
might be why he's orange.
Because they peed on him.
Yeah.
Then
Then stained him.
I never thought of that. The Russian girls
Yes.
peed on his face, and then they stained him.
Man, did you see where Sweden is boycotting American products?
I have not.
They are boycotting Tesla,
Sweden
McDonald's.
is?
Yeah.
Okay.
McDonald's. It's a whole bunch. Netflix. It's a whole bunch of American products and American stuff like that. They're boycotting the whole city, or the whole country and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how that goes. Canada's doing away with our liquors.
So what is in the news, Nikki?
Well, I had seen yesterday or today that there is a missing girl from Pennsylvania or Pittsburgh University.
Uh-oh.
She was in the DR with her friends.
In the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she they were on spring break and she came out missing. They've been looking for her since Thursday. I guess somebody's seen her on the beach at like 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
and nobody's seen her since. The friends went home, I guess, and
Yeah. That sounds like another Natalie Holloway
yeah,
story. You remember Natalie
yeah, I remember
Holloway?
that. Where was that at though? Aruba?
It was somewhere in one of those
I think it was Aruba
southern
or Argentina. I think it was
islands
Aruba.
that a lot of people like to go to
Yeah.
to vacation. I don't remember exactly.
But I think she was walking on. They said she was walking on the beach at 4:00 in the morning,
And
and
you're talking about this one that's
Yes.
recently happened.
yes, and the one from Pittsburgh University. Yeah, I think that's where it's at. Her and her friends were on spring break. It was 6 of them, and that she was walking on the beach at 4:00 in the morning, and they're suspecting a wave took her in the water, or she went swimming and
They're
a wave
sus-
took her out.
Okay, so they're suspecting
That's
that
what they're saying.
she drowned
Hmm.
by getting swept out by a wave.
Yeah,
That she was drunk.
it didn't say she was drunk.
It don't.
It did not say she was drunk.
So they don't think she was drinking. They think she was sober or just
They
walking
did
on
not
the beach
say either or.
and just drowned.
But why would she be out there without her friends? I wouldn't be out there at 4:00 in the morning without my friends.
No, because
Unless she was meeting somebody.
when I was a younger guy, okay, and this is related to your story. Sounds like a personal anecdote. It is, but it's related. That's why it came up. When I was a younger guy, I took swimming lessons at the Black Y. Now, those swimming lessons at the Black Y ain't as good as swimming lessons at any other place.
I got the porta pool, so.
No, I'm just kidding. The swimming lessons
So I got
probably
my
just the
lessons.
same. You know what I'm saying? Because the person who taught them probably is some kind of excellent
All right.
ex-Olympic swimmer or some shit like that. But so I was a young guy. I was in good shape at that time. You know what I'm saying? I was like 12 years old. I had 6-pack abs. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I was a good swimmer at that time. But by the time I got to be, what the hell was that?
You done hit a button.
I accidentally hit some laughter button. But anyway, don't laugh now. I'm in the middle of the story. I haven't told the punchline yet. No, but when I was a good swimmer and I was younger,
Yeah.
I took swimming lessons, so I was confident about my abilities to swim.
Right.
But by the time I was an adult and I went to California,
Mm-hmm.
the real ocean,
Oh, yeah.
That's
And waves are killers.
that's a different story, especially at night.
So who would be swimming at 4:00 in the morning?
Uh,
Unless she was drunk. But it did not say whether she was or wasn't drinking.
yeah,
Not
I
the
would-
story I heard. Maybe, in a couple days it'll be something different. Maybe her friends will. I mean, she was on vacation. So it's a great possibility she was drinking. But as we know, a lot of Americans go overseas to
I
these
took
countries.
a walk on the beach,
Mhm.
and there's no way. The waves were coming in,
Mhm.
and they were huge.
Mhm.
They were like 40-foot waves coming in.
Mhm.
And there's no way in hell, no way, that I was going out there more than waist deep.
Mhm.
I was like, no.
So I wonder if they're suspecting that, and then like a wave pulled her out. I think that's what they were trying to say, like maybe a wave that pulled her out.
Yeah. So to me,
We'll find out.
yes, they're gonna find out more.
We'll find out.
They're gonna find out more stuff. You know what I'm saying? And realize she could have drowned. I'm not saying it's impossible that she drowned. I'm just saying that it's not likely that she just drowned just because she was stupid enough to go swimming in the ocean at 4:00 in the morning. If she was sober and a good swimmer, if she was so confident, she would have to be an idiot to think at 4:00 in the morning, I'm out here by myself and I'm just
Right.
going to go swimming. And I'm not that great of a swimmer, but I like, I just feel like
Right.
jumping in the ocean.
I don't
Yeah.
know. 4:00 in the morning by yourself walking the beach is
Yeah.
crazy anyway. I don't know.
You're going to meet a weirdo.
Especially when you already know the stereotypes.
Yeah, weirdos.
It's happened hundreds of times.
The weirdos in this country are multiplying by the minute.
Well, it's not this country.
The world.
the world.
Yeah, in the world.
Then they found 2 or 3 dead girls in Belize.
Belize.
They said that, but I think they're suspecting an OD in that one. They said they seen them going into the room Thursday and never seen any more activity because they have cameras all over and they see everybody coming in and out, and they must keep track of it because they was like, we haven't seen any movement from that room in a day and a half. So I guess by Saturday morning they had went in there. They used the master key and went in there, and all 3 of them were dead. So that was OD or something. But do you remember? I can't remember where it was. I don't know if it was Mexico or where they were spiking the liquor. Like somebody that was working there was spiking the liquor.
Yeah. And the thing was about that is that they were spiking a liquor with something besides water. Usually somebody tries to make the liquor last longer so they can make more.
They was workers. So I think it was like probably maybe like on some date rape drugs or something. It was probably more something like that.
Yeah.
The workers don't care about adding water to it,
There was maybe if they're pocketing money, saying that
could be, but I know they watch them workers. I had a friend that actually got caught drinking, and they fired him.
He was working at a bar.
He was working in Jamaica. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was working in Jamaica.
Yeah,
he's from the States.
He's from Jamaica.
Oh, he's from Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he got fired.
Oh yeah, they fired him. So they watch him. They watch them pretty good. Like they cameras everywhere.
Oh, okay. So what was he doing?
So if you're doing anything in the corner, you've been caught.
Like jerking off?
Yeah. Anything.
You get caught. You're in the corner.
They're probably like, look at these. Look at these
this little
fools.
meat whacking fool over here.
Right.
Yeah.
They're hopping in the shower.
Yeah, he got a lot of nerve. Let's go get him.
Right.
Kick him off the resort.
And what they do contracts. They're every 6 months contracts.
Yeah.
And when you go up for your 6 months review, it's a review.
Yeah.
It sounds more like a temporary service, the way it was explained to me. And after 6 months, you go up for a review, and they'll let you know if you can work another 6 months or if they don't need you anymore. So he got suspended for a week, and then they let him come back, and it was like 2 weeks. And then after the 2 weeks, he was coming up for his review, and they just told him, try back in 6 more months. I say, why would you freaking, as hard as jobs is to come by in those countries, like, why would you mess that up like that?
Well, he should come here. Does he have a?
No, Jamaica can't get visas like that. Like they have to pay like $15,000. That's why people are like, come legally. Do you know how much money they have to pay? They don't have Trump money, and where he can buy the wives and bring them over here and the whole family and stuff. They don't have money like that. The Haitians and all that. They don't have money to come over here. Not all of them have money to come over here legally. That's why when they took advantage of the temporary protections. So,
that's unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate. Like everybody's always saying, come over here legally. And nobody has $15,000, $20,000 to come over here legally. And literally there's no jobs. There's no jobs in these countries.
And did you watch the speech that Trump gave to Congress?
No, you weren't supposed to watch it either.
Why not?
Because we was blacking it out. Nobody was watching it. I forgot to tell you.
Yeah, you forgot to tell me.
Listen.
I didn't know we were supposed to not watch the speech. I like to. Yeah. I like to be informed. I like to know what's going on.
I might watch it a few days later, but I didn't end up watching it because this next 4 years is just my blood pressure is just going to be high all the time. Like he just irritates my soul.
He did mention Springfield again.
Always.
And I was thinking, dude, would you shut up about Springfield?
Always.
Nobody's eating dogs and cats.
Nobody.
He did mention Springfield and the immigrants. And he is talking about those people in Springfield, Ohio. He actually says Springfield, Ohio, because there's 38 states with a Springfield. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Springfield.
I know the Simpsons live in Springfield.
Yeah, the Simpsons live in Springfield. And then,
Well, the Simpsons predicted him dying.
Did they?
Yeah, so he might be. I don't know. They've never been wrong. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, I don't.
I mean, he is what 78.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't die. I hope he
I mean, I
lives.
don't want anybody to die per se, but I mean, all of us have
yeah.
a death. We all owe
We're
a
all
death.
going to die, and I hope everyone dies. I just don't want them to die before they're like
Everyone
90.
is going to die.
I hope they don't die before they're 90, at least.
You're right.
But no, I want Trump to live to see all the chaos he's caused
He don't care.
and how wrong he was. If he dies
Do you
tomorrow,
think
he
that
won't
man will
know.
ever admit to being wrong?
He might not admit it, but he'll see it.
Oh, he'll never. He'll never.
He might go on and say we're going to have the best of this and the best of that, and blame everybody else for everything that's ever happened wrong. But he'll know himself. He might say that in public, but he'll know himself that it was his fault. That he fucked up everything.
It's like every time he talks, he sits and talks about, well, it was better than Biden. It was better than what Biden had.
Yes.
Biden was messing up the country. Like he just goes on.
Yeah.
It's Obama and Biden. Like he's obsessed.
Yes, he really
totally obsessed with everybody. Like he's just the man is sickening. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
The MAGA crew's got Trump
pumped him
derangement syndrome. I think they got.
The crazy thing is all the Republican states is the poor trash. I shouldn't say that, but it is like the poor white trash states.
Yes, I think they got. I think the MAGA is. They're obsessed with Obama because I still see.
They are.
I still see people posting stuff about Obama, MAGA people. And I'm like, he hasn't been president
because they're just like their leader
in 9 years.
The same
what the
mind.
fuck are you still talking about him for?
Because he wasn't an American citizen.
Yeah, Trump admitted that was a lie.
I know, but they're still like
Trump admitted
aren't getting it.
that what he said about what's that guy's name? That jackass from Texas.
Oh,
the senator.
Cruz.
Yes, Ted Cruz.
You know, he don't like Trump anymore.
Trump admitted that saying that his father might have killed Kennedy.
Oh wow. Yeah, he's one of them that don't like him anymore.
Trump admitted that his saying that his father might have killed Kennedy was a lie. He admitted this. This was before the election. He said, well, I might have said a lot of things that weren't true to win. I was like, what?
He already knows.
He said, yeah, I'd be willing to say something that wasn't true to win the election.
Oh, of course. Well, did you also see where he was, it was a video of him talking about, because, what's his name? Elon was in Pennsylvania, I guess, looking over the ballots and stuff when he was going into the election stuff. So he was like, yeah, it was rigged. He was like, and now here I am.
Mm-hmm.
I said, he just really said that.
Yes.
Did I send you the video?
Yeah.
Did I send it to you?
It.
Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm. That he just said the election was rigged and now I'm president.
Oh, Terrence is going to see this tomorrow and be mad.
Oh, yeah. Because he couldn't refute. He couldn't refute.
He couldn't rebuke it.
He couldn't refute the truth.
Right.
And he,
I know they're not talking about Trump and I'm not there.
Right. He likes to hit us with that narrative. That right-wing nut job narrative.
Right.
You know. So, anyway, Nikki, I did want to bring up a couple of weeks ago, you were telling us, you were telling us we should not go to Walmart or Target or shop on Amazon because it was like a one day. Was it a one day?
It was
on the 28th.
Yep, it was a one day blackout.
Okay.
And this week it's Amazon from the 7th through the 14th.
Okay.
We are nope.
So we're about to go to a break. And then we're going to talk about that when we come back.
Okay.
So we're going to go to a break and we'll be right back.
Isaac. Okay, now I got it. My friend Jared's like, are you at work?
I don't have to use the bathroom, so you can go ahead if you need to. I'll just wait for you.
I want a free girl.
For those of you who cannot hear what's going on in the background, I got my probably offensive music playing that was made for us by a fan of the show and by AI. And, it's on a repeat in the back in the background. So it's jamming back there, you know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all can hear it. I have it turned down low so that me and Nikki can talk over it. But yeah, that's what's playing in the background. My sweet music is probably offensive music, theme music for the show. Now, those of you who are wondering why do they go to break when they don't actually go to any break? They don't play any commercials. They just take a break and maybe go to the bathroom. The reason I take a break is because when we put the show out on iHeartRadio tomorrow, the show will go out on iHeart and Spreaker. They will add commercials in to the show on iHeart and Spreaker. That's why we go to a break. Now, Terrence doesn't go to breaks anymore. When we're at his house on Wednesday in his studio, he just goes straight through the whole show, and then they still put commercials in. They just put commercials in, and they sort of interrupt. They just pick a spot to put a commercial in, and they interrupt. They do it mid-sentence, and I hate that. I like to have a break in the spot where I say we're going to go to break, and then they can put the commercials in later, which they do for iHeart and Spreaker. There won't be any commercials in on Facebook and YouTube. So that's why if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, there's no commercials. It's just us doing a podcast and going to break. And right now, Nikki went to the bathroom. But if it wasn't for me going to the bathroom or her going to the bathroom, we could come right back from break. We just need to stop it. Stop the, we don't stop the recording on Facebook or YouTube. But we stop the recording for iHeart and Spotify. So there's me explaining what's going on behind the scenes. Nikki's upstairs talking to herself.
I didn't even drink back then. I just was acting like I was drinking. I had tasted it. I was like, no. I wasn't either, actually. I tasted it, but I was fronting.
I was drinking, maybe do some booze for him, but that shit tastes too bad. Like I said, it tastes like fluid.
I did drink some screwdriver.
I really wasn't drinking cheap liquor. Like, I never was a big cheap liquor guy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay, babe. Well, let me know when you want to go have a drink. I'm off. Oh, shit, I don't even know my next day off. But we're getting ready to go back from commercial break. So I love you. Be careful.
All right.
All right, you're ready.
He was at the damn mug and jug.
Oh, yeah.
Get on my nerves. Go ahead. You ready?
Yeah.
You're listening to a man who's almost intelligent. Very close. Welcome back to Probably Offensive. One hell of a show.
Almost intelligent.
You're listening to a man who's so sexy it's completely ridiculous. Mr. Anthony Scott Dover.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Connor.
Welcome back.
Anyway, Nikki, when we went to break, you were about to explain to the audience
Oh, me?
about the blackout. I was asking you about it, right? And I said, save that. So what was it?
It was Target, Amazon, Walmart, the 28th.
Mm-hmm.
This week is Amazon. They said you can put whatever you want to put in your car, whatever. Do not check nothing out. Do not. You can leave reviews and all that, but that's from the 7th through the 14th.
7th, Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So that was yesterday.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Forbes magazine said that was it Walmart and Target
Yes.
lost billions of dollars?
Billions of dollars. That's what they said.
What did they say? How much was it?
It was like 100 or like 1.4 billion or something like that.
Okay.
But that was just in one day, so that was good.
Yes, but I don't know how accurate it is. I
Right.
personally don't believe it because here's why. If you didn't go to Target or Walmart on the 28th, you probably went on the 27th and bought everything you would have bought on the 28th
Possibly.
or on the 29th.
Mm-hmm.
The boycotts only work if you don't buy
Right.
whatever you're going to buy from that store at all.
I think it's just really to prove a point, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I seen a couple of videos on TikTok and stuff where there was no people, like nobody in the stores
On those days.
on that day, that particular day.
And I've seen those videos too.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's just to kind of prove a point because, listen, literally, we're so slow mentally that we're not ever going to be like the bus boycott and stuff like that. We're never going to be like that because nobody sticks together and they're not on that level. They'd be like, oh, they don't care unless it has to do with you immediately. Nobody cares about anything.
Well, right. But here's the thing about those boycotts. You can't just.
My friend's been going to Meijer ever since that. She will not go to Walmart.
Okay. What has Meijer's CEO said about diversity?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about Meijer's.
Okay.
Meijer.
You can't just skip going to a store on one day.
Yeah, I get it.
If you're spending the same amount of money at
The
that
next day.
store
Yeah.
the next
I get
day that you would have spent on Friday. You're spending because
I get it.
you know what I'm saying? You don't go to Walmart every day.
Oh, my friend Nicole does.
Does she?
Oh, every day. She'll go at 5 o'clock in the morning before work. No, 6. She's right there at 6 when the door's open.
Oh wow.
But when it was 24 hours, she'd be there at 4 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock.
Why?
She grandma. She's a grandma.
Oh.
I mean, I tell her all the time, like, Granny, why are you in Walmart again?
So, take for instance your friend
Mm-hmm.
who goes to Walmart every day.
Mm-hmm.
If she spends, let's say, $100 a week, maybe $200. Let's just say she spends $150 a week
Mm-hmm.
at Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
and she goes every day. Now, during this boycott, if she went and didn't go on Friday,
But just went and got her stuff Thursday or Saturday.
yeah,
I get it.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's the same.
Mm-hmm.
You
I think they just maybe wanted to let them see.
Forbes can say, well, they usually have this amount of money spent on there on Fridays, and they didn't get that, so they
I think they
lost.
was just giving Walmart and Target a test of, like a little taste of what might happen if they don't get on board.
Did anybody from Walmart or Target come out and make any type of statements in the media?
I haven't seen any.
Nobody said
They're
anything.
billionaires. They don't care.
Yeah, but still, if it really affected them, they should say something like.
Do you think it really affected them?
I don't,
Not really.
but because of the reasons I just stated.
Mhm.
If nobody shopped there for like 10 days and you didn't go there on the 11th day and spend $1,000, like,
Right.
I've been saving up all this money that I would usually spend at Walmart. Now I'm gonna do some hell of a shopping.
I was sitting there thinking about what you were saying the last time, though, like how they're not for it, but they're also not against it because they've been doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I wish somebody would make it a public like announcement about that. Like, are you guys like, are you against the DA or like are you just
Right?
you've been doing it? So
their CEO made that statement that he was going to stop with the DEI, but he also said, which nobody seemed to care about him saying that part of it, that we already employ minorities that are qualified.
because they do.
We don't need DEI. We don't need it to show any diversity or equity because we already hire people regardless of race.
I think it should have been more targeted towards Target. For them taking all the black hair products and stuff off their shelves and stuff like that. And when you go on the website to look for the products, they'll suggest another website to get it from, like a black owned store, stuff like that. So if anything, it should have been Target per se. I don't think it should have been Walmart.
Should have targeted Target.
And then I sit and wonder, and just to get a little deeper, like I have a girlfriend that works at Amazon, and Amazon recognizes every, like, they go pray when they want. They have special rugs or special rooms, and they're allowed to pray 5 times a day if they want, or they acknowledge like all religions and stuff like that. So I'm like, so how much are they really in it also, like the DI, because they like at their home offices and stuff. She works in Jefferson, and she said like they honor all their it was the mic. They honor all the different religions and stuff.
At
the Jeffersonville Amazon.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's good.
So
Jeffersonville Amazon. Well, not all the Amazons follow suit.
Do you think that's what it is? Not all the Amazons do it, because why would one and not the others? But who knows? I don't know.
I don't know, but that's awfully liberal. And major corporations aren't known for accommodation.
And they are.
Usually you have to vote in the union to be accommodated, and sometimes the union takes things too far.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
she said that people they'll sometimes act like they're praying, and she said, I know they're in there taking naps. She said, I know they are. And I said, girl,
how
well,
long
you need
does a prayer last?
I have no clue.
Do you have long enough for a nap?
I'll have to ask her. Like,
a nap usually takes at least a good 20 minutes or so. You can't be in there praying that long, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
They might give them 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, a couple times a day, or.
Is there anything else in the news?
No, nothing.
Okay. Have you seen the Street Fighter Congress ladies video?
No.
Okay. There's a video on TikTok
of Jasmine Crockett.
Who's Jasmine Crockett? Is she a Congress lady?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if she's a part of it, but there's a bunch of Congress women in Congress, who are mimicking either, is it Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat? Are you a video player?
I am
You're
not.
I'm not either. Not anymore. I used to play a couple of videos 20 years ago, but I really only was recreational player. I wasn't a serious gamer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, I'm not really into that. But my brothers used to try to get me to play because they needed somebody to play against.
Yeah.
So they
need somebody to beat. So you was like the younger brother that let you hold the remote and it wasn't plugged in.
No, they just hand me the remote and be like, "Oh man, you're gonna love this." And I'm thinking,
Right.
"No, I'm not. It's a video game. How can I possibly love something that I'm not into?" So I would.
You was never into video games?
No, not really.
You went back in the Atari days?
Yeah,
days?
I kind of liked Atari. There was a few games on Atari, but I was a kid when Atari came out.
You was probably already into girls when Atari came out.
Yeah. Yeah, I was already into women. Girls. I was already into girls. Already into girls. I love girls. Girls are so sweet, sugar and spice.
He's like, I don't care about that Atari.
I was trying to get these guys, come outside.
Let's go to the skating rink.
Come outside, be a wingman.
You ain't go to the skating rink no more, though. They boycotting the skating rink, too.
Why?
Somebody wouldn't let a service dog in.
Good.
The people that own the skating rink here.
Good.
They wouldn't let a service dog in, and they have the little boy crying on video. And I guess they were being a little aggressive, kind of like trying to push the lady out.
Yeah.
I didn't see hands on her, but that's what they said. Maybe they seen another part of the video I didn't see, but I didn't see them. I seen the video, but it didn't look like they were pushing them out.
Let me skip to talk about what you're talking about. What was that? Well, because we're getting sidetracked here. What were we talking about?
You're talking about Mortal Kombat.
Oh, the video of the Congress ladies. I'm gonna get to that. What you're talking about because it interests me. The video of the Congress ladies, they're jumping on the Mortal Kombat game. Before you pick a fighter, they would show you the different options of fighters that are available, and they would jump and do this, and then you pick one of them.
Oh wow!
Those Congress ladies made a video where they're jumping and they're doing this with your fist up, just like on. It's either Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat.
I would not know.
I can't remember which one it is, but that is what I remember when I seen the video. But it's about 5 or 6 of them, and people are making a big deal of it. It's not a big deal. It doesn't mean anything, actually. It doesn't mean anything. It's just Congress ladies saying we're ready for a fight, but they ain't actually doing anything. It's the Democratic.
That's Jasmine.
She was part of it, I think. Okay.
She bad.
So yeah, so they're jumping and they're doing this, and that's what the characters on the video game used to do before. You know what I'm saying? Before they picked them for a fight, they would just be like,
yeah.
So all these Congress ladies done that.
Well, one of the ladies called her outside.
Oh yeah.
She said we can take it outside.
Jasmine? How old is she?
I don't know, like in her 30s.
She probably kicked somebody's ass.
See, the lady that was calling her outside, I guess her dad is a professional, I think, boxer. Don't quote me. I think that's what it is. Something like, and she trained with her dad. Whatever it was. She trained with her dad. So and they was like,
that lady might kick Jasmine's ass.
I don't know.
Well,
I would like to think not.
She might not be able to, but she had some confidence.
She has some confidence.
Yeah. Well, if your dad's
And I guess there was a call inside the building that was trying to put bets on them fighting. And Jasmine said, how professional is that?
Not very.
That is not professional at all.
No, they're Congress people.
Yeah.
It's like
she said the call came in the building though.
It's like that congressman, what's his name? He wears shorts.
I have no clue.
I can't remember his name.
That wears shorts.
He wears shorts and Carhartt outfits, hoodies and stuff. I don't like that. I'd like to tell him. I can't remember the guy's name. Who's the congressman who wears shorts? Does it say? Oh yeah, it is. There it goes. For some reason, it's not telling us. Anyway, here the guy is.
Oh, I had no clue. Where is he from?
I don't know. Does it say?
Well, no, I didn't see it. I'm blind.
John Fetterman, that's his name. The congressman who wears shorts and hoodies to work.
Oh.
I don't like that because he looks like a bum.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Dress like a congressman.
Right.
You're a congressman or a senator or a governor or a mayor or president. How much criticism would Trump get if he wore shorts?
Blech.
Yeah, I know his legs are probably not tan like his face. Pale, probably with age spots on them and hairs disproportionate.
Right.
But
I don't even want to visualize it. So.
Anyway, if he did wear shorts, how much criticism would he get? What if Biden wore shorts?
I don't want to see that either.
You know what I'm saying? Dress like a congressman, dude. Come on. What's wrong with you? So this guy wears shorts. To work. Okay.
That's dope.
What was the next thing I was saying I'm going to comment on? Oh, the dog.
The skating rink. They're boycotting the skating rink.
They are boycotting the skating rink here in town locally.
The girl is from Fairborn, though. So somebody said, well, she passed 2 skating rinks on the way to Springfield. Why didn't she just stop at one of those? But I guess the dog is fairly new to the family. Mm-hmm. I think they said the son had diabetes, and he was a service dog. Yeah. And they wouldn't let the dog in. The guy that owned it said he had severe allergies, but then someone had commented and said he has a dog. So I don't know. I don't know if maybe just the way, there's kids in there, there's food in there,
If I was the owner of this business, I wouldn't lie and say, I have allergies. I'm allergic to dogs.
I don't think he knew what to say. Maybe it was just
I would just say, listen, you're not allowed to bring pets.
But you are. You can bring service dogs anywhere. Like, they cannot refuse you.
Yeah, but I can if I'm the owner of the place. I would.
So she's talking about suing, and they done started a GoFundMe for the little boy.
Oh, please! Why? Nothing happened.
I don't know. Somebody in Springfield started Jeremy something or.
He didn't get hurt. He didn't get his feelings.
Oh, his feelings was hurt.
That's too
I'm gonna
bad.
have to show you the picture.
That's too bad.
He on the video like they took a picture of him outside. I was like,
oh my god, we're a big nation of pussies now.
Man, he was crying. But the mom had him crying like, why are you doing this?
I can't take my service animal everywhere I go.
And she's sitting there like, the owner's like, why are you acting like that in front of your kids? That's why they had to leave. That's probably why they was crying. Because she was flipping out.
Listen, if I owned that establishment or any establishment, I wouldn't let the dog in either. You know why? Because I don't like animals. And I don't think it's very nice.
A lot of people don't like animals.
I don't think it's that great for you to try to bring animals everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? This is a professional business. It's an establishment for human beings. You can't bring your dog in my establishment.
They're everywhere now, seriously.
I know. I go to Walmart
all the time
or anywhere, and I see a dog in there walking with people. And I'm always thinking, what a selfish jackass this person is, because they don't need to have that dog with them.
It's a support animal.
I know. They're pretending like
anxiety.
I have to have my dog with me or else I'm going to freak out. And oh, stop it. Are you kidding me?
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. You're going to have a panic attack if you don't have
So does he take the dog to school, I wonder?
Yeah. Yeah, the little kid doesn't take the dog to school.
He's a support animal.
So no, listen, I'd throw you out too. If I own the skating rink.
They are boycotting.
Or any business, I would.
Well, then someone said, there goes your guys' Friday night babysitter. Because, people drop their kids off and just be gone. Which Kaya's went, and a lot of times I would just sit out in the car because it's literally only for like 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours.
You sit out in the car for 2 hours?
That would be a nap, because you know how I work. I work 16 hours, but you never want to deprive your kids. So a lot of times if I work 16 hours or a 14-hour shift or whatever, I would sit out in the car and go to sleep for 2 hours. Because if I go home and go to sleep, I ain't coming back to get you probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't leave. I'd taken my daughter to the skate rink before, and I went in there and I walked around. I played
I've
some
done that
video
too.
games.
Definitely.
I sat there looking stupid. I
Ate some
played on my phone and
2-month-old chips in there before.
scrolled
Tastes
on
like
Facebook. And,
kerosene.
you know, what I'm saying, looked at different things on X or whatever the hell it might be.
Yeah. Well, then everybody started commenting, and somebody was talking about how they almost let their kids get jumped there. They're not a babysitter. It's a woman and her husband. Like,
Yeah.
they're not, there's 50, 60 kids out there. They're not out there to babysit your
Yeah,
kids.
I wouldn't let your dog in either. I wouldn't let that happen in my establishment. I don't know what the law is for the animals.
I guess they're supposed to. They said it's a law, but it's crazy because one of the girls that had posted something was like, "Let's boycott."
You might as well start
No
letting
comment.
people with no shoes,
I've literally
no
heard
shirt on.
her man say the N-word with the hard ER at the end. And I was like, "Girl, y'all need to pick y'all's battles around here."
Yeah.
Because you guys are worried about a dog, but you talk about people.
Oh, they're racist?
Yeah, one of the girls that kept posting stuff, I was like, "You're weird."
Mm.
You probably talk about a Haitian coming in there, but y'all crying about a dog coming in there.
Oh yeah, you don't want crusty Haitian toes with sandals.
I mean,
but the dog is okay. He's going.
they love
Or the
dogs.
dog is not okay. The dog's not okay, but the Haitian.
The
Haitian's not okay, but the dog is okay.
Right. Which
Yeah.
I'm not saying the Haitian was trying to go in there. I'm just saying how people love their animals, and I have a dog.
Can Haitians skate?
I don't know.
You know,
They was doing a lot of, I think it was Lincoln Elementary School was in there that day.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been, I guess, letting the kids maybe come for a discount, like school by school. But then somebody was complaining about him posting what school these kids are at and taking pictures of them and posting them on the website. They was like, we don't want people seeing our kids, knowing what school they go to and posting
Somebody's
pictures.
always complaining about everything.
Always complaining.
Everything you do.
Everything.
If you do it online, somebody.
But then again, nothing's ever a secret anymore either. Like, if
Yeah.
somebody wanted to steal your kid, they definitely could, because anywhere they're at, people are constantly on, their phones taking pictures.
So they think pedophiles are going to see these posts
I
and
don't
be like,
know. I
I'm
guess
going
so.
to Lincoln to get this kid.
Look at that little boy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean.
But just the fact that you care about ducks and dogs way more than you do people is crazy to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, you mean complaining about Haitians eating geese?
Yeah.
Yeah, ducks and dogs.
They care about ducks and dogs. They care about everything but the right thing.
Yeah, I'm not. I just.
What if Jesus came back as a daggone goose or something, or no, it came back as a Haitian or Mexican, and you guys have been talking about people like dogs.
They put him out the country before he has a chance.
Oh, he wouldn't even be allowed in the country. He had to have his papers.
Yeah.
Are you legal?
Mm-hmm. The Haitians were first off. Yeah, I wouldn't not let the pets in my establishment. You know what I'm saying? I would not.
I wouldn't because.
You would?
I said I wouldn't because there's kids, first of all.
Yeah.
And I know they have to go through training and stuff. And, I'm sure they're sweet dogs or whatever, but, they still shed. They, a lot of kids are allergic to them.
They're still, they got hair.
They might fall over them.
They might get bit. That's not likely, but it might happen.
I mean, why did you have him in there? If the little boy's about to go skating,
yeah, who cares about that?
He's going to be on the sideline with you.
Yeah. He's not going to be skating.
What?
Dog skating too?
Was dog skating?
Yeah, put some doggy skates.
It's just everybody, like, you just want to lick me. I got a dog, or I got a support dog.
Yeah, people need to stop acting like they got to have their support animals every minute. I got to have this animal with me every second or I'll just freak out and die.
I couldn't make Poppy a support animal.
I'm going to have a panic attack if I don't have my support animal. To me, if you're not blind, you can't bring your dog in my establishment.
Right.
That's it.
If you're blind, you shouldn't be skating.
I don't care if you throw a fit and start a petition online or whatever.
Somebody's like, they've been racist for years and da-da-da. Well, Kaya my kids have been there and stuff. You know, all the kids have been there, and they've never showed any disrespect to me or my kids or anything like that. So I don't know. I've talked to the lady a few times, and she lived down the street from Kaya's dad, actually. And she's like, I see her all the time. And, you know, just small talk. And I've never, but, you know, that doesn't mean she's not. I don't know how she's done anybody else or treated anyone else. I don't know. All I know is what I know.
Right.
And if your kids are getting jumped and they're out there fighting, you know, they're saying, oh, she almost let my daughter get jumped by 8-10 people. Da, da, da. Why are you not there?
Yeah.
She's not there to babysit all them kids.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So to me, I'm glad somebody, I hope these people are not racist. I hope that's a rumor.
I do too.
But I'm glad somebody stood up for what I believe a lot of the big corporations are afraid to do, because they don't seem to care about this boycotting because of the diversity issue. But they let people bring dogs in Walmart, and Amazon is lucky they're online, or they would have people trying to bring dogs in Amazon. If they opened up an Amazon store, they'd have people trying to bring in dogs.
I'm gonna have to ask my friend, do they bring emotional support animals to work?
Yeah.
We're not allowed.
Yeah. No.
I don't know.
I'm a truck driver. Can you imagine us trying to take a dog to work with us, having it
know?
sitting in the passenger seat while we're driving down the highway?
Right, and I doubt very seriously if the schools, I'm going to have to find out. We're going to have to find out about that. If the schools let them in the school with the kids.
Yeah.
I wonder.
So people are just being ridiculous, selfish, inconsiderate, and just trying to get away with everything they could get away with.
Mm-hmm.
While they say, you know what, if you don't let me do what I want, I'm going to sue. I'm going to sue you.
That's what Rebecca kept telling them, too. You got a lawsuit. And I'm like, girl.
For what? Nothing happened. No one was hurt.
They refused her dog.
They was refusing to let your dog in. Boo-hoo. Wah. I can't have my support animal. Wah. You guys owe me $1 million. They're going to sue that. The skating rink ain't got no money. The people that own that, they don't have no money. As you can see, they're struggling to try to keep business.
Yeah.
You see them keep painting the building different colors and trying to get different things going on and tell people we're new and improved. No, you're not. You're the freaking skating rink. All people do is turn on music and go around in a circle. That's been going on for 30 years at that building. Okay, you ain't got nothing else to do out there. You can say we got new skates and different kind of lights, but you're still
got
playing
a new
music.
DJ.
Yeah, you're still playing music and selling hot dogs that shouldn't even be eaten by human beings.
Listen, I got some nachos and cheese there one time, and they taste like kerosene.
See?
And I looked at the bag, and it was like 3 months expired. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even say nothing because I was like, I just threw them in the trash. Like, I don't even want to eat nothing in here.
Yeah, old chips in there.
And school pizzas.
Old chips and school pizzas from 1976.
Pretzels.
And you're going to sue them people who don't have any money.
No.
You know, so you're going to sue them, and then they're going to have to give you an IOU.
Repaint the building.
After court. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we owe you $1 million. Okay, you still can't come in with your dog.
Man.
So anyway, we're 10 minutes over. But you brought up the good topic right at the end of the show here that I had some feelings on, because yeah, I don't like going in establishments and seeing people being able to walk in with their dog and go on planes with all kind of ridiculous animals that causes a problem.
I've never even seen an emotional support animal on a plane.
I
Have
haven't
you?
either, but I have seen it in the news several times where somebody's animal was causing
because they're supposed to go under.
Somebody's animal was causing a disturbance. You know what I'm saying? Even pooping on the plane, or
oh wow,
making a lot of noise, or you know, the animal was freaking out, and then they trying to throw this person off the plane, and the owner was.
Well, if the animal's freaking out, it's not an emotional support animal.
The owner is throwing a fit. You know what I'm saying? You brought an orangutan on the plane and it started slapping people.
Shut up. You made that up, didn't
you? Yeah.
You made your own
I
story.
brought a Shetland pony on the plane and it started kicking people in the leg.
Man.
And I said, this is my my emotional support animal. You know what I'm saying? You can, you know what I'm saying, your knee will heal up.
Man.
Yeah. So people just selfish as hell, in my opinion. You don't need to bring your animal.
When
everywhere.
did this even start?
Oh, it started back. When major corporations started freaking out over being sued, threatened to be sued about.
I'm saying, when did the emotional support animals? When did that? We're gonna have to look into that. Like, when did that start? And are they allowed in schools? And
Yeah,
are they allowed in
I don't know exactly.
Amazon? Are they allowed in?
Yeah, I've heard it years ago, but I don't know when it actually started.
And I get people have anxiety and stuff because I get social anxiety sometimes. I didn't used to, but now I do. Like, I'm not a people person anymore, and I used to be. But if I'm going to go to Walmart, I'm going to just go in and out or whatever. I'm not just going to sit there and drag a whole dog.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My anxiety, isn't that bad. Thank God.
People be dressing their animals up too, putting a vest on and stuff.
Well, they wear the red vest to let you know that that's an emotional support animal.
Oh, okay. So don't mess with me if my dog poops on your foot. Who cares?
Yeah.
This is emotional support animal. See the vest?
Right.
I'll take that vest off and smack you upside the head with it. Get out of the store with your animal.
So I can't wait to see what happens because that's crazy. I guess they took their whole Facebook page and everything down because people were commenting so much.
Oh, making so many comments.
Yeah.
They're just like, nah.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
And I get it, kids, I don't know.
If I was rich, I would go to the skating rink and book every day and not even have anybody show up. I just say, I'm going to book a party for every day and pay you guys up front. Just because, unless I find out that they're racist, then I'm going to say that's what you get, even though I don't care about support animals. I'm against support animals. If you're racist, that's worse than the support animal issue. But
the way you treat people.
Yeah. There's a such thing as a way of treating people. But if it was just a support animal issue, I'd book a party in there every day just so they win. You know what I'm saying? Just so they would still make money and have all these assholes suing them. And that little boy, it's no different than us lying to kids about Santa Claus. I heard somebody say one time, because this guy came on the radio and said, talked about how there is no Santa Claus and how little kids can still get gifts from the parents. They don't need it to come from Santa Claus. And some dumb bitch said, well, he's an evil guy. And I said, since when is telling the truth evil? Where does it say that in the Bible? That if you tell someone the truth, that's evil. Nobody said the Messiah wasn't born in December. So how is it evil to tell somebody the truth?
It's all fake anyway.
Okay. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. We're at the end of the show. Nikki brings up all this good stuff at the end of the show. But if none of you has seen our poor co-host, T. Crowe, better known as John Creep, you know what? I've often thought this and never brought it up, but what made him think of such a vile nickname for himself of Johnny Creep?
Know.
You're kind of openly telling people that you're creeping on them. Telling women?
Well, he said that they all knew about each other at one point in time.
No.
Years ago.
No, they didn't know about each other. That's why you're creeping. That's why you're not telling them your name is.
He said they say creep because he used to drive around slow and like side streets and stuff like that.
Okay, so he got that name from other dudes.
That's what he said.
John Creep. Wouldn't you think though, if you was a woman that he's telling you his name is John Creep because he's creeping on his real chick? You would think that?
And you would stay away? If
you was a chick, I guess if you thought he was so hot and sexy, maybe you would just ignore it and be like, I gotta have that man.
Right. He's gonna be laughing at us tomorrow, like, what? No, what are y'all talking about me for? It's not me.
Yes, yeah.
It's Anthony.
Yeah. But because he wasn't here and we don't know, he never answered.
No.
I called him several times.
He might be tied up in a basement somewhere.
Yeah. He's been kidnapped. So, John, once you escape the kidnappers, let us know so we can feel relieved. The show is over now, so it's too late. So don't let us know until Wednesday that you've escaped the kidnappers.
You don't want to make sure he's okay?
He'll be fine. I'll find out on Wednesday.
Right. He'll be like, oh, man. Oh, man. My legs was tied up and everything.
Yeah. Oh, he'll wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and be like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
He'll call me and be like, dude, I'm asleep now.
Cooking something to eat.
Yeah. Any last words?
No, not for me.
Very good. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
Those of you who are watching us on Facebook, listening, or watching on YouTube, if anybody is, and you're listening to this show, we appreciate the attention, and we will see you on Wednesday night. Hopefully Crowe will show up to the show on Wednesday.
I think 2 no-call no-shows is a fire. I don't know.
If he doesn't show up
At my job.
he doesn't show up. That's why the Haitians were recruited, because the American company said they
now
can't.
we have a Haitian in this seat next week.
We're gonna get a Haitian. He gonna have sandals on too,
Well,
and have an accent,
no,
so we can't even.
my boy Ricardo, he be dressed to the nines.
Okay, well we're gonna have a
I have some
Haitian.
Stacey Adams on.
We're gonna have a Haitian that we can't even understand because his accent is
Oh no,
so thick. You know what I'm saying?
not my
We're gonna have to
friend.
say, "What do you say, Nikki? What?"
Mm-hmm.
That'll be funny. But anyway, we're out of here like last year. See ya.
Bye.
Peace.
Don't miss the next exciting episode of Probably Offensive. Everything you've always wanted to hear in a podcast. Posted every Sunday night. One hell of a show.
You off of everything?
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
Oh, it's 11:23.
That sucks. Wait. Right. You could end the video on. Now we are off everything.